Alright, well, how's everybody doing? I just want to make a video here. This is a gun I've had on the channel before and done several videos and shot. It's a Smith & Wesson. It's a pre-28. It's a Highway Patrolman, if it'll focus there. This is the original designation, 357 Magnum Highway Patrolman, and then later on they started calling this the Model 28. This one's actually a pre-Model 28. It's a true Highway Patrolman, and it didn't have the original grips. I was able to get some better matched grips to this gun, close, if not really close to what the original grips would have looked like. So I've added the grips onto here because it didn't come with the original grips. It actually came with some, believe it or not, K-frame target grips that were filed down to fit it. So I actually got some in-frame grips for it, and to bring it back closer to what it would be originally. And I did some research on this gun. When I got the gun, it came with a lot of stuff. Actually, it came with a holster and several speed loaders and some snap caps and this cartridge belt, different things. So I wasn't sure. I thought maybe it could have been used in law enforcement or whatever. It's hard to say. And recently, I don't know, a couple months ago, I joined the Smith & Wesson Collectors Association. It's been something I've been thinking about doing for a while, and I just went ahead and joined them. It's the Smith & Wesson Collectors Association. This is a journal they put out. And they have a forum, the Smith & Wesson forum, and I don't do a lot of forum stuff. I don't get on there much, but I do some posting or whatever. And you can get post, if you're a member of the Smith & Wesson Collectors Association, you can get ship dates from Roy Jinks off of the forum. He only does so many at a time. They have different rules or whatever, but I requested a ship date on this because I knew it was an early one. I think they started making them. It was within probably the first 5 or 6 months, and they started actually making this gun. So it was a pretty early gun. I thought, well, I want to get a ship date, and so I got the ship date, and then in the comment he said if it was my gun, I would get a letter on it. So basically what he meant by that was a letter of authenticity request. And I've never really thought about sending one of these in before. I mean, I've thought about it, but not seriously, because it's $100, And I do like researching the guns. I do like finding stuff out about them. But after he said if it was my gun, I just I got to do it. So I went ahead and I got the request, and I got it in. Official Smith & Wesson. And I'm trying to do it so I cover up my name here, but basically it just says, we received your letter in reference to your 357 Highway Patrolman pre-Model 28. The Model 28 was developed by Smith & Wesson as an inexpensive, no-frills 357 Magnum to meet the requirements of law enforcement agencies for powerful workhorse-style duty revolver. Although this new 357 Magnum revolver would have the fine interior lock work as all Smith & Wesson's, exterior finish would be a dull brushed blue finish rather than the high polish of the famous 357 Magnum, or which would be later known as the Model 27. And then if you're going down, it says we've researched your Smith & Wesson. It's a 5-screw variation. Invoice indicates your handgun was shipped from our factory on September 16th, 1954. It was sold to Mr. James Sullivan, care of Springfield Armory, Springfield, Massachusetts. It was shipped to Corporal James E. Sullivan, Jr. And I'm not sure what all these mean. Some people said this is Marine Corps Air Station, but I don't know. If anybody knows, I'd really would like to know, because I haven't really got a good answer on what this means exactly. But anyways, it was Quantico, Virginia. The records indicates this revolver was shipped with a 4-inch barrel, brushed blue finish, checkered walnut stocks. It was billed at $52.25. That's crazy, huh? Copy of the invoice may be attained. So anyways, I did end up getting a copy of the invoice, and I've got that right here. And as you can see, James Sullivan Springfield Armory. So I don't know if he worked for Springfield Armory. I mean, I guess he did, you know. And then this was obviously his son. He bought it for his son, had it shipped to his son, which is a corporal at Quantico, Virginia. I guess maybe in the Marine Corps, maybe doing some sort of other specialized training there. It's hard to say, but 357 Highway Patrolman, and then there's the bill with the tax, 5748. September 16th, 1954. So pretty neat history. You know, I really, that's one reason I just love older firearms. I just really like researching them, learning about the history of them, trying to find out as much as I can about them. And you know, this revolver, it's not perfect. It's seen some use, definitely. It's been carried. It's got a lot of holster wear. It's got a lot of, you know, a big turn line here on the cylinder, scratches. You know, it had those mangled up grips on it, you know. So I mean, it was definitely you know, a duty weapon, you know, maybe 2 or 3 times over. You know, it's really hard to say, but at least, you know, I got the original ship date, so I know that it was one of the very early Highway Patrolmans, you know, that shipped out, and I got the, you know, original owner with the invoice and everything there. So anyways, there might be somebody out there watching right now that, you know, has a real interest, a real love for Smith & Wesson revolvers. Maybe you got an old one sitting around, and you know, you need to find out more about it. You don't know that much about it. I mean, I would say you know, do what I did. Go ahead and probably, you can join the forum. It's no big deal, free. Anybody can join it, and you can post questions and different things on there. And most of the people on there, they're super knowledgeable. You could probably find out just about everything you need to know, you know, about the revolver by posting it on there, you know. And then if you ever wanted additional information as far as the ship dates, who it was sold to, invoices, stuff like that, you could do the letter of, you know, authenticity. So anyways, I just wanted to share that with you guys. I just got that in. I just thought it was kind of neat. And you know, I've shot this revolver. I love this gun. I love Smith & Wesson revolvers. I love shooting them. I love everything about them. So I don't know what else to say. Hopefully you guys like the video and somebody finds it helpful. And everybody take care. We'll see you on the next one.